Things get a little more revved up under the lights, and what a game we have for you tonight. Big Ten play starts as these two teams get set to square off and start the conference race. Will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. There he goes. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Get it out on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You've got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so net.
Might have a chance. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bison.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Shaw. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. Finds some room. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hawks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bison offense is taking the field, ready to begin this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to the run. Across the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Might be changing the route. Some misdirection with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Back to pass on second down. He'll pull it, turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Jumped on top of the pile.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The RPO, it's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up in the 26 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gets the back moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There's a little room there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
Well, it's third and short, and the offense is trying to go outside with the toss play, but too much speed defensively, forcing fourth down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bison. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20, past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's loose on the right. The 30, the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Bison. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's got room. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They want to throw it. Sets up the screen. Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. How about knocking him down to stop him short and picking up that first down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got him. Turns it on at midfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Pulls it in with one hand.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Leaping grab for a big gain. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for the score. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Hawks! Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
This has been an outstanding job by the ball team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Aggies on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Hawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Hawks have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Hawks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays. And those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game. And these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Give to the back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
I like a nice, quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And, again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on 1st down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield. But they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's O'Donnell. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And they get another 1st down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get 1st downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beck. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going with the counter play here. There's some room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Off play action. This time he's got it. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. The Hogs are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Parks it out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Hogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback run is part of their game plan, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues.